And I got to tell you that you're really in a luxurious position with this 90-minute after-meeting support session. This is a really wonderful way to do Power Team Certified, because it's during these 90-minute sessions that your 20%ers, maybe 40, 50%, who knows, maybe more. It's when that group that really want to take this and run with it are going to be able to implement the system and really go through it. And you're going to help them, and I want this to be interactive, what we're doing here tonight, because this 90-minute stuff is very, very dynamic. Now, what we just completed is really, really important for everybody else in the chapter. It's also really important for visitors, okay? The education coordinator slot, that 3 to 5 minutes, is really important for visitors, visitor conversion, as well as, you know, the 80%ers, as we call them. You guys know what I mean. It's important for those people. But what we're about to do now is what's really important for the people that are going to be driving the volume. Okay, and so we're really going to have some fun now with what we're doing in these after-meeting support sessions. So I worked on this with YP, and I'm going to read some of the notes that he has here. Basically, what we're saying at the top of the document is that the after-meeting support sessions are flexible framework for a variety of chapter coordinators. Okay, we talked about this earlier, whether it be education, mentor, growth coordinators. It's flexible. Leadership team members, qualified chapter members even. Very important to have people take ownership to lead various aspects of the session. So I'm figuring everybody's clear on that. Now, we'll get into the script a little bit. So basically, you're the trainer. Everybody's come back after the meeting. It's 9:30 sharp. And you're basically saying, okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started by turning to page 2 of the Power Team Roadmap Workbook. So myself included, we all go to page 2. You ask the question, can someone assist to read out the second action step before we watch the webinar together? And so that's where they're reiterating about taking notes in the workbooks. Everybody see that? The second action step item is about taking notes in the workbook. So you've heard me say that twice now. As a trainer, you're going to do a better job for your trainees. They're going to get more out of it if they take notes. So it would be fun to actually have people show their notes, and whoever has the most notes wins a prize, you know. Okay, we've had somebody read that, and now we're going to turn to page 3 and start watching webinar number 1. So you're actually going to play webinar number 1. And you're going to watch the webinar. And then when it's over, you'll come back with the script or something like that that says, let's see what we understand from this webinar. Let's go through the room, and everybody has a chance to share on what they understood of the concepts and terms. Use your own words to explain the terms. And so the note is, go through the list of terms and concepts on pages 3 and 4. Make it lively. And if something is not too clear, ask the members, what do you think of the answer? Let them do the correction or clarification where needed. Okay, so you have the technique. Basically, each person focuses on something of their own choice. They talk about it in their own words. And then if you need to redirect it, if the member is not on point or they, you know, for some reason need some help, ask the group, what do you think of the answer? Okay. And so then some congratulations, well done. Let's give everybody a big round of applause. If it's YP's group, I know they're giving high fives, right? And I'm sure many of you are as well. So we get some congratulations going around, and you're all certainly very fast learners. Now let's have a look at the 4 stages of Power Team development. Go to page 5. Okay, so we all turn to page 5, and there you can see the diagram of the 4 stages. Now, you're going to watch the second webinar. Same process. And so here, you're basically going to get into the outline. We asked the group to watch webinar number 2, Look at the first stage of power team development. So a little bit different now. What we're doing is giving you some specific bullet points, and people should have a lot of the information in front of them rather than going around the room like we did earlier and just having top of mind where people are talking about what they remember, what they thought was nice, what made sense for them. Now we're actually going through the material. So you just follow the outline. First we start with, let's look at the first stage. What are the goals of this stage? What are the action steps? And you can see the answers in the parentheses. What's the use of the Power Team Action Grid? And then just literally go through here. There's some comments that you can make as we just go through the second stage. Same with the third stage, advanced power team stage. And now it's into the preview of the following week. What happens in the following week? It's going to be painless but important, and we're going to start pairing people up into groups of 2 or 3 bragging buddies who begin to systematically generate referrals for each other. So as trainers, one of the key things I want you to remember is we're here to help people create more referrals. That's the most important thing, is getting people to pass more referrals and to get them to do it soon, quickly, as fast as possible. And so that really should start within the first 2 or 3 weeks. People implement the system, they're going to start generating referrals, and they're going to have more enthusiasm and momentum to really go deeper and deeper with the program and get more and more results.